hit the button. So literally whenever you are ready.
Okay. Is my mustache still generally how we thought it should look?
The mustache is still generally how we thought it should look.
It hasn't uncoiled yet?
It is not uncoiled.
It's not a good seating position. I'm gonna have to...
Do you need a cushion?
No. That's just literally on my foot.
Yep.
A quick side promo for this great little device by Surplus that I picked up at From the Earth. Someday I'll make a video just about them. Or this.
Kobe.
Oh. All right. Welcome to Chronically Focused. The month is May. The date is unknown. Star date May. We're starting with the add-ons this month. There is a box, but we're gonna do the add-ons first. And by we I mean me, because I'm way ahead of you guys and already tried most of these, but it's okay because I saved some of the most exciting for us to look at together. So here we've got some add-ons, the kind of things that you could get from Nugg Club if you want. If you join the club using my code UVYKBJ, save you $20 off your first box, and then you can get any of these that you want to get. Right. So these add-ons kind of run the whole gamut of products. So thesis statement, there's a lot of add-ons available from Nugg Club these days.
I'm gonna start an add-on count in the corner. The number of times you say add-ons.
I don't know if you guys know, but these are add-ons. They come with the box.
You add them on.
All right. I picked these. So up first, surprise guest, Potley. Cannabis infused extra virgin olive oil. I had a plan when I ordered this, but I've long since forgotten. So I'm just gonna get this out of the way because I'm not gonna do anything else with this. And I feel like Chekhov's olive oil would be teasing you guys a little too much.
Should have put out a little cheese board with some crackers.
So anyway, this is from Potley. This is their Going Up 10 milligram THC cannabis infused extra virgin olive oil. Potley extra virgin olive oil is harvested from olives in California. Perfect to drizzle over hummus or Greek yogurt. Yeah, I don't really know what I expect, but...
Do not take a shot of olive oil.
That's really light. I actually, fully believe that's extra virgin olive oil. But the cannabis flavor is so strong. It's really planty. I feel like a wheatgrass shot more than the way olive oil tastes. Anyway, so you can put this on a salad or something. 10 milligrams of THC. Oh, I remember. There's another company that is run by two chefs who are both named Frank. And they sell a quart of olive oil. And I was like, what would I do with that much extra virgin olive oil that's infused with cannabis? So I was like, let's get this tiny amount. And if I think of something, I'll have it. But if I never do, we're not in too deep. So
We did. They sent us the chili oil version.
Right. And that was nice, but that was clear since it was spicy. I wasn't going to use it for olive oily things. So this I was like, I could put this on a salad or something, I guess. I don't know. again, 10 milligrams THC is strong, but it's also half of a fluid out, 15 mLs of olive oil, which is like a pretty fair amount. You know, it's more than I drizzle on a single salad. So, I need some ideas. But anyway, that's from Potly. They make a lot of things that I like. Really don't want to spill that.
Please don't spill olive oil.
Right. Moving right along. Why do I have all this glassware out? Because I've got some beverages to check out. But I guess these are in the way. Hey, Pro Tabs! Pro Tabs! I actually got 2 of these because I like Pro Tabs. I've got them in other boxes in the past. The neat thing is they're really not messing around. They're not flavored. They're not anything but strong THC tablets. But these 2 intrigued me. One is here, the ProTab Professional Strength, ProTab 100. Aptly named because there are 10 100 milligram tablets in here for a total of 1,000 milligrams of THC. Yeah, that is the ProTab 100 Professional Strength Sativa Cannabis Infused THC tablet by level. I was talking to a friend about this. I feel like what kind of packaging is this? What, especially if you look at like the normal packaging too. Like we've got this like bizarre, not low production value, but definitely like not well graphic designed. And what it makes me think of is like the kind of sketchy pharmaceutical grade strength supplements you buy from bodybuilding shops like GNC when you're a teenager, where it's like clearly just protein powder that's overpriced, but they're like, this is almost banned by the FDA. Like that's what this has.
Definitely has CrossFit energy.
Yeah. That said, obviously, you know, I'm not making fun of that because I bought it. And so the 2 of them here, Pro Strength, really strong, a sativa. Really strong, a sativa. What did I do with that soda I'm drinking?
All the celestial bodies are in Gatorade.
I forgot that there's a bunch of olive oil in my mouth. That's what happened there. It's like, that's weird.
B-roll of you brushing your teeth.
No.
Is oil pulling still a thing? Can you oil pull with the cannabis oil?
You could not do that. Anyway, I want to try these because my one complaint is that I have pretty high tolerance and most edible style things aren't as strong as I want them to be. These are pretty strong. And luckily I had the chance to try them out so I can answer the inevitable question, how were they, Mike? And they're all right. You know, they are vastly stronger than a regular thing, but I guess the thing for me is I'm like really not looking for a strong edible. That's not the experience I want out of my THC product. I want there to be a pretty like notable gear shift between where I was and where I end up after I take it. And edibles sort of, even one like this, which goes pretty fast, like half an hour, 45 minutes, takes a little while. It's not that intense, starts in the body, that kind of thing. Interestingly enough, though, I really liked these, which are not as strong, but these are the ProTab Plus, which ProTab Plus Boost, to be specific, focus and energy, and they warn may suppress appetite, which has the same energy as the we can't call it a weight loss supplement kind of thing from GNC that I was saying. But they were pretty shameless in their ad copy where they were like, yeah, this is for like ADHD and stuff. I was like, oh, bold. So I wanted to try it out, and I actually really liked these. As somebody who really enjoys sativas and like a more cerebral high, these ProTab Plus boosts, which are THC, THCV, CBG, and THCA, seemed to tickle whatever part of my brain I want to actually get out of doing cannabis stuff.
Allegedly the ADHD part.
Allegedly. So they say. But even more so than these. That's what I found interesting. Like the how much is... Yeah, these are 5 milligrams, I think, of THC per tablet. So these are 20 times stronger, but honestly, these felt about the same for me. So I'm really into this. And if you are somebody who likes to take sativa cannabis kind of edibles when you're working to help you stay focused in, that's what I'm into. So I wouldn't say these are like a wild trip or anything, but for what I get out of it, I like them a lot. So those are the ProTab Plus. These are the ProTab 100. I'd be interested to try the indica because, you know, if you want something really strong, then part of that would probably be it's really going to put you down. And I think that's the thing that surprised me is this wasn't like, didn't like put me, it was pretty active and awake. Yeah, so that's the end of that. That's boring. Let's look at some other things here. A collection of things I'm not going to put in my mouth anytime soon. Kush Queen Nourishing Bath Bomb Relax formulation. I just thought this was really neat because almost everything I've ever seen from Nugg Club is you smoke it or consume it, and this is just cannabis adjacent. They note on their ad copy that users with female genitalia may get some psychoactive effects, but otherwise it's just for scent, the fact that there's 25 milligrams of THC in your bath bomb, because you're not going to drink it. I don't think. Whoever does drink the bath water could have 25 milligrams of THC. But you, the bathee...
Save that for the OnlyFans.
Yeah. It's an important distinction there, though. Bathing in the water won't get you 25 milligrams of THC, as far as I understand. So yeah, this was by Kush Queen.
Genitalia, apparently.
Yeah, and still not much. It was like may. It wasn't even guaranteed. Like, not will, but like might. Depending. Yeah, I mean, Epsom salt, cannabis oil, essential oils. It's a bath bomb, so that should be really fun. This one is relax, and it's lavender, chamomile, sandalwood, lemon, orange, frankincense, blended for consistent targeted effects. Very neat. We'll report back sometime about how this goes. Or not. You know.
Report back.
Have I ever reported back, actually? Okay.
In the comments.
It's true. And then this one, I just, again, things that I see on the add-ons where I'm like, this isn't something that I expected to be there. We have Her Highness, who had the really cool 20-pack, 10-pack, big pack of joints that came with the cool little lighter that looks like lipstick. And they bring us highly orgasmic pleasure oil. 30 milliliters. And I believe, yeah, THC and CBD. Wow. Apply liberally to female pleasure zones and reach a higher level of OMFG. Period. You can throw excellent. Instant orgasm upgrade. Period. Full stop. Not latex safe. Full stop.
Important. That deserves an exclamation mark.
Oh, and that was under instructions. That's not ad copy. Ad copy is live your best orgasm with a lover, a stranger, or love yourself. Thank you, come again. Spelled C-U-M.
I mean, that's solid ad copy.
And I'm not picking on them. You might say, oh, Mike, how are you sure those weren't all commas? Because there was a comma at the end of it. You can tell what a comma would look like in this font, and there's full stops between everything else. The comma is only to make sure that we know that thank you and come again are distinct grammatically, but not ideologically. I don't know why they couldn't be full stops. Everything else is full stops. Anyway, it's made of extra virgin olive oil.
They're in bed with Potley, pun intended.
Basil, vanilla, peppermint, and kava. So, sounds fun. I'm not gonna like taste this on camera. That's
Please don't taste this on camera.
I'm above
I'd like
that.
to see the bottle though.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'll open it, but don't get your hopes up. Sticker.
Oh, it's a little dropper.
Definitely. Peppermint? Yeah. Comes through strongly. Now I'm intrigued. Yeah, peppermint, basil, and what is that? What's the other thing I said? Vanilla. Peppermint, basil, and vanilla all come through pretty strongly. That's pretty cute. And then it's in a nice little felt guy there, and we take it out. Behold, there's a highness meter, which is pretty good since this is Her Highness. The instructions in the bottle itself are way more explicit. Apply several drops to elevate your G-spot.
That good to know that it is safe for internal use. It's an important distinction.
Yeah. And there's like a normal little dropper on there. But anyway, the highness meter is 0 because again, you're not going to be consuming this. So the fact that it's cannabis infused is just peripheral to its function as a lubricant. I guess it's got peppermint in it too. That's why it's a
spicy lubricant.
Spicy lubricant. Minty lubricant.
Fresh.
We like to keep it fresh on the channel here. All about that.
Can get banned for sure.
That was olive oil, right? YouTube media censors. We all saw it.
If this was our last video. Thank you, come again.
We're getting there. We're getting there. The moment I've been waiting for. I bought this purely on appearance, or rather, I should one up this. I pulled the trigger on this on appearance, but I picked it out because I think it's from Ciencia Labs, who I think I've heard of before in one of the other ones. This might be the people who do the Luchador Heavyweight Gummies, but don't hold me to that. I'm not just saying that because they're both Hispanic companies. I swear, like, I really do think it might be the same one. Who's producer. But either way, this is Dreamt for Sleep, a sleep-based vape. So instead of just trying to get you high for generic reasons, this one is going to make you go to sleep. And one of the things they mention, it's a science-based sleep aid made with cannabis, but that's not the only thing on there. They've got a really cool graphic where There. I don't know, I'm just realizing now that's what their little logo there is. The effect curves of THC, CBD, melatonin, valerian root, and unspecified terpenes, which last the longest. Anyway, point is, you don't always want to get super stoned. And in fact, if you're trying to fall asleep, getting incredibly stoned is sometimes counterproductive to that. So having a cannabis-based product, because we all know cannabis is useful for falling asleep somewhat, it's kind of cool to differentiate it from all of the other competing things. Heartbreaking. Anyway, but look how cute it is, right? Like, it even feels nice. I hope you guys can respect just the delightful madness of this product. Now there's 2 pieces and there's a button, so. Look at that weird little... I don't know what I expected to be in that. I thought he'd be taller. It's in some, like, surprisingly nice foam here. But within that delightful and apparently custom-made orifice was this, a similarly ombre blue with gold accent cig-alike. It's branded with Dreamt. I'm not planning on going to sleep, but I guess I should taste it now that it's out. I mean, that'd be the best advertisement of all time. If this can knock me out, that would actually, like... So.
You, notably bad at sleeping.
When I don't want to.
It says there's approximately 60 nights of sleep, so dosed accordingly. Oh, it's got a little moonlight.
I was gonna say lit up, but yeah, there's...
Moonlight.
It's obscured by the gold, so there's yeah, it lights up like a moon. That's very cute. It's not a very light smoke. It tastes strongly of valerian root. Little licorice-y, honestly. Anyway, that's nice. So, I'm gonna pour it back. I don't know. Seems fun. Ooh, and the top actually has the cap of this, so I believe, yes, it fits in both. All right, moving right along, now that we've cleared a path, I guess we're talking about sleep. Here's another one that I'm not going to taste. This is Atlas Sleep Cannabis Infused Chamomile and mint tea.
The post-Coachella sleep energy is palpable. This month I ordered sleepy time tea things.
It's true. I was putting these orders in right after Coachella, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need some sleepy tea, some sleepy vapes, and like every kind of can of sleepy thing. Artful. Wow. Okay, well, before my ice melts, let's teaser that later. Right, up first.
Oh no, he's sleeping.
I just got so warm and cozy.
You got a good bartender mustache.
It's true, it's true. Whatever, let's leave that for last. I'm already in it. I'm in it. We're in it now. We're doing it. These guys are from Wonder, a company that I don't have any further information about, actually. I don't know why I even mentioned that. I really liked their branding. I like anything that has this, like, vaguely 70s, also minimalist. It tells me that you, like, are advertising directly at me, but also paid somebody who knows what they're doing enough to give you some minimalist design. So look at these. Look how cute these are. Now, they're advertised as blood orange bitters. So I wasn't sure if these were like just a mixer, but I drank one earlier to check, and they are drinkable. I don't know if that was the design. Wonder elevates every mood with active cannabinoids that turn the ordinary extraordinary. Low dose and sessionable, which was capitalized. Start by drinking 1 can per hour. Anyway, what's interesting here is not just the flavor, but it is THC, Delta 8, and CBD mixed together. So they claim, similar to how, you know, that those other ones are sleep formulated, this is not sleep formulated. This is social going out formulated. So here it is. It's in our favorite kind of can with the pop top. So just, it makes sense, but that's not what color blood orange juice comes out, I don't think. They're bold. It's good. Again, I think good for a mixer too, because it's fun in coloration. Out of the can, it was pretty mild, but obviously sour. Out of this glass, the citrus notes are very obvious because I can really smell it in a way I couldn't out of the can when I tried it earlier. But it's lightly carbonated. It's really zesty. It's very like citrus forward. It's very light. It doesn't have a lingering aftertaste besides being sweet. Bordering on too sweet, but again, it was so sour to start out with that, like, not really an issue. Raise your spirit is their slogan. I would have thrown an S on there. Raise your spirits. Because that's one, the correct saying, and two, you can mix it with more than one thing. Also, do you call a lone amount of alcohol a spirit? I've got some vodka. It's like, oh, did you bring spirits to this party? No, officer, just spirit. Wait, what?
Incredibly specific conversation to have with a police officer.
Well, I can't think of any other person who would use that phrasing except for in a legal context. So, hashtag white guy things. How to explain your way out of stuff. So anyway, yeah, that's the highly drinkable, sessionable even mixer from Wonder, but we're not done yet. Something I'm even more excited about.
Gotta mix it with at least one spirit.
Does this count as a spirit? This might be a spirit. They don't. It's not spirit.
Spirit adjacent, certainly.
Yeah, so this is actually the thing I was most intrigued about, and I'm most excited to show you. So, at last, here we go. Look how... Whoa. Woo! No, look how...
those fishnets up.
Look how slick this is. Now, this company, Artet, makes some other things. Did I try one? I don't even remember anymore. But
what's happening? It's May.
But this one isn't at all appropriate for Cinco de Mayo, but it is something that I was intrigued by. It is their, what did they call this? Cannabis-infused Italian-style beverage. But it's not sparkling. So I assume it's supposed to be like Campari-ish? It's kind of what I was thinking. And this batch is for plant lovers. We use live resin extracted from sun-grown flower to embrace everything that the plant has to offer, from the feelings to the flavors. Less than 2 milligrams CBD per bottle, 75 milligrams THC per bottle. Sinsin plant lovers. This... Oh. I'm scanning, I'm sorry. I was trying to read the next thing. Yeah, that's exactly... I guess not live reading on camera.
Goes great with the butter of the cocoa.
Anyway, indica dominant hybrid, well-rounded in both effects and taste, with fruity, earthy, sour, and piney notes. Frosted Zin X3 Bears OG. We'll never achieve classy until we rename a lot of this strains. You're not gonna tell me. Oh, look at the vintage on this one. This is the Artet Astor Farms. This is a special edition too. The seasonal founders batch, made with 3 Bears OG live resin. So this is the 2021 seasonal founders blend. So it's not their normal thing. They have a regular botanical, and they threw some live resin in. So I think that's what's special. I think it normally tastes like this, but there's not as much live resin in it. I don't know. Not a lot of research this month, as you can tell. The real question is, can I open this by hand?
Press like medicine.
Botanical. That's some good sounds there. Sounds botanical. Yeah, it's just floral botanical. I don't want to. It smells like perfume. Like my initial instinct is not like, and so drink it.
It is very piney. Yeah, it's like it smells like pine sap.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's why the pine makes it smell like cleaner. That's why my initial reaction is don't drink that.
It is pine solly.
It's pine solly. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Down the hatch.
Right, there's no alcohol in this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's no bite to it at all. Holy cow. Just because of the smell. Like, I expected it to be like Campari, where I'm like, oh, bitter and but it tastes like ginger beer with pine notes.
That is what it smells like it would taste like.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's ginger forward.
Oh, yeah.
Like spicy, but in the ginger way.
Oh. Huh. It's kind of spicy like Red Hots.
Ooh, like, yeah.
More than like ginger, but like actual ginger.
Yeah, like when you
ginger,
bite
not
fresh
like
ginger.
beer.
Yes, yes, yes. No, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's not fermented, so that would make sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. That's not... I don't know. I don't want to say it goes down easy, but compared to alcohol.
Right.
Okay, so we've got
tastes
a...
like poison.
All right, so straight is pretty good, but we're going to push beyond that because we can. That's what we're all about here.
May. In celebration of Mayo.
Gonna do it over the rock because I'm curious if it opens up, and I want a chance to use this. I'm sorry to say, Chekhov's bottle opener will remain unutilized this episode.
Change the color so much. What's wrong with my eyes?
No, it was that color before.
Oh, okay.
It was actually darker. You just couldn't tell because I poured so little into the glass.
Got it.
Okay, yeah. So diluting a little bit opened it way up, and you can really tell how floral it is now that it's not just pure spice.
Yes.
So definitely designed more to be mixed, I'd say, than to just be like drank. Although it would be a fun shot, I think, because it's so spicy. Like you could knock one of these on straight.
Oh, but it's very pleasant now. That like that attacky spicy ginger is much more reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very floral now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, those are all right together. It's yeah, so this is what I conceptualized when I picked up the Wonder, actually. I saw this first. I was like, I gotta get this, because the bottle itself, I was like, that looks neat, and so I'm gonna have it. As you can tell, I do a lot of research for this channel. And then I was like, well, you know, clearly, if this is Campari, then I need something else that's not this to mix it with. Never mind. I was gonna make a Negroni joke, but that's not actually how you make a Negroni. I'm realizing in real time.
I don't remember what goes in a Negroni. I just know that they hurt me.
Yeah, it's not that. It's not blood orange bitters. Anyway, well, whatever.
Chin chin. Gotta call a chef you know about this one.
I don't know any chefs. Just kidding. It's not that carbonated. any of the things. Like that isn't, and then obviously that isn't. It's not carbonated at all. Is what I meant to say.
An uncarbonated spirit. I was gonna say, wild how you just ignored the pouring spout entirely, but it seems like it's going okay so far.
I felt your negative energy and it disrupted the flow.
Oh, no.
That's what happened. It was going completely fine. Yeah, so here's Wonder Blood Orange Bitters and, you know, our Tet botanical thing. It's good. That's nice. It has like Moscow Mule energy, but again, minus all the kick. Pardon my...
He's getting sleepier.
My foot fell asleep. It's really...
It's working.
Oh no, it started at the bottom. And now we're here.
Oh, that is really pleasant together. Huh.
Yeah. Huh. There you go. That's my fun recommendation to you. Wonder Blood Orange Bitters and the live resin Founders Batch 2021. You know, grown with Astor Farms. It's a special edition, so you better get it like really soon. I might have gotten one of the last ones. You might not even be able to get it. This might be the only time you could ever create this specific cocktail on Earth. Sorry, YouTube.
Put a little olive oil in it. Now we gotta go to the store and get some like caprese salad supplies. Luchador, no!
Right, so last on this tasting menu, Whirlwind, is our finest and most complicated flavor here. We have Keef circa 2010. That's the founding of the company, not the beverage creation, obviously, because this is cannabis-infused purple passion soda. The flavor's purple, with ingredients like sugar and citric acid and CO2 extracted cannabis oil suspended in coconut oil. Directions are take a sip and enjoy. Technically, they didn't say refrigerate. But I'm assuming...
Thank goodness.
I'm assuming that's what they meant, so... Oh, wait. We have a job for you, actually, after all. Can you... No! You're vastly too muscular.
Too buff.
Well, hang on. Alright, thanks,
His
buddy.
foot fell asleep.
That's that grape. That's Dimetap. That's the cough syrup grape.
Purple.
That's purple. That's
Purple.
what it tastes like. it's some sort of rocket shaped stirring device. No, but as far I'm no. wait, bring that back though. She's a star.
She's not stable.
She's so perfect. She's a star. No, but that's... It's not just grape soda, it's like grape plus a little bit of cola flavor, I would say, actually, now that it's cooled down a little bit. It's nice. It doesn't have like a strong cannabis aftertaste, so for being 10 milligrams of THC, that's pretty good. Like a lot of times they're usually 5, and the ones that are 10 are pretty, like you taste the cannabis infusion, but this one, it's been pretty good. So yeah, that's Keef, cannabis infused, purple passion.
It's ombre.
Artisanal. Give me a spoon so I can layer it on top. You know, I'm just kidding. That'd be stupid.
Oh, I can see it sinking to the bottom. I don't think you could float it. It's so dense.
There's no alcohol in there at all.
What is a syrup?
It's a syrup. Yeah, you're right. That's actually all right. None of those things can overpower the grape soda, so it's just spicy grape soda. Do you want to try it?
Yes, so. That is so purple.
Yeah. You can taste the...
You know what? At least in the combination of
No,
the
it
three,
actually...
like, it doesn't taste like cold medicine.
No, actually, yeah, I was going to say...
Like, kind of pleasant.
Yeah, you're right. It still tastes really purple, but it doesn't taste like...
table grapes.
Yeah, no, taste it without anything mixed with it, so you can see it's really strong cold medicine flavor, but all these other spicy things actually were a pretty nice little combo for that. I'd say key takeaway, it's really sweet. If you like the saccharine intensity of those colored cola and similar sugars, like the Keef drinks are doing that. They're sodas. Throw that on ice. Grape soda, orange soda. Yeah. Cool.
I'll keep the pink one, but I don't hate it. And in combination, it tastes like table grapes more than grape medicine. That's upside down.
I got this as a birthday gift. It's a mustache guard for your drinks. Can you guys guess what the last product is? That's right.
Is it the plant?
No.
Gotta work on your Dora the Explorer voice.
I don't speak any of those languages, even English proficiently enough. So, here, I already opened this up, but I wanted to bring the packaging because we have Monogram, which is a cannabis brand by Jay-Z. The rapper and entrepreneur, mogul, I don't know what his entire list of qualifications is, but he brought us some pre-rolls. And as you can see, all of the presentation is very clean. This brand is called Monogram. So it's not the vanity project that some rappers have turned their weed labels into. It seems like it's really attempting to be cool on its own. And the reason I got the packaging is I really appreciate, there's a lot of information you got to get, and like I kind of made fun of Pro Tabs for the way they handle that. But thanks to putting it on the disposable bit of it, the actual container that you might carry around with you isn't a walking warning label. So here we have this cool branded Monogram packaging that was vacuum sealed on there. And that gives me the details. This is their number 3 Lucy's pre-roll pack in the heavy strength. So the interesting hook of Monogram is, instead of offering, a variety of strains or picking certain strains out or even naming their strains, they have certain flavor profiles that are just numbered. And then the strength comes in light, medium, and heavy. So I think there's like 10 of them, maybe. But either way, this here is their number 1 in the medium strength. And this pre-roll pack, as I said, is the number 3 in the heavy. And when they say heavy, they're not messing around. I tossed that packaging, but it is about 34% THC. So again, like, not an infused pre-roll, very strong for something that wasn't. And as you saw, the packaging magnetically sealed, really slick, and not the kind of thing that like falls open on its own. It's a good seal. And there's 4 individually packaged things, and I love this. There's an actual stopper on there. Like, this is airtight, and it's quiet. You don't have to it open. It's great. Now you'll note they're pretty small little guys, huh? I don't believe, let's see, 1.6 grams total. So this is less than half of a gram. 0.4 of a gram. But very strong. And I had the chance to try these out. They burn great. The only thing I complain about is, just like a lot of other companies, these crutches have a sort of like rolled and like 1 or 2 folds in them way of being rolled up that like seems to create uneven airflow. But as long as you're careful about that, like, this burned great. And because they're in these cool little sealed tubes, they were very dry because some of the things you get, even at dispensaries, just if it's shielded and unshipped and unsealed cardboard containers, loses a lot of moisture. This sort of pretty intact. I guess this answers to my one complaint about the glass vials that I've seen from other brands of like, I'm gonna sit on this and break it. Well, not if it's in this very well designed little magnetically sealed box. So I think it's well thought out. It's really cool. I don't know if I'd pay the premium for the pre-rolls, but I'll be excited to report back and see how this is. But let's take a look at it, huh? So kind of as I mentioned before, there's a lot of writing on there, and that's all of the legal requirements, but that's just on the packaging. This is the #1, and this is 4 grams, so it's not an eighth. It's 4 grams. That's just what they sell. It's coming in at 28% because this is the medium strength. So heavy was 33 for this one. Medium was 28%, but they don't make any guarantees about the specific THC percentages, more the effects. So let's take this off. You guys can get a look at this. This is one of the most luxurious looking containers of flower that I think I've ever seen. I mean, we've got monogram on this side in cardboard and on the bottom stamped into the metal, and it's all very matte. And the tamper seal says medium #1, and also very matte. I love it. I think I can just twist this and it'll open because it's already perforated. But yeah, again, just good design. I don't have to bring out a knife or anything, and then
sealed tight.
Ooh, sealed. Fascinating. So here's my metal lid for the outer container, and 4G, like the fast internet used to be, stamped on there. And okay, yeah, so there's a container inside this thing, but this guy with the cardboard on the sides is good protection for an actual glass jar. And in there, again, the monogram logo stamped on the inside, which is textured. So that's why I didn't even hear it clanking around in there. This is good design. This is a good little tin. This tin is, it's cool. It's great. Excellent. Great job. Jay-Z's design team. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, so here, look, so the top, clean, minimalist, bottom, stamped with #1, and the medium, and it's right on the glass. It's not a sticker because, again, they don't do 30 different strains. There's like 10 of them. I like it. I like it. I love it all. So, well, those pre-rolls are smaller than the average pre-roll you would get. This little container is bigger than average, right? Because normally you'd expect an eighth, 3.5 grams, and this is 4 grams. So let's, with now too much ado, hand finished whole flower. Okay, I think I know what that means, but I don't love that phrasing.
I would also like to point out that there's a tire tread on the side of the lid.
Ooh, yeah. Is that a tire tread? Some kind of tread. Tamper seal. Yo, that's loud. I can smell that from here. earthy. Dank. That smells great. This is excellent. Let's see if we can get a... Oh, yeah, of course. Nice picturesque one. So, here we have it. And as you can see, it's a very light green with light but fiery orange hairs that are still attached, and you know, crystal trichomes that are glistening in the light. It's, yeah, no, they took care when processed this wasn't like rolled around and damaged a lot. This was carefully trimmed. And like I said, the smell is strong, really earthy, really green, very like, I'm trying to think of it. It's a sativa, but not in like the pine solid way. I'm trying to think of another one that has like a really rich aroma like this, but it's very earthy. It smells great. I love it. And like I said, 4 grams split into basically 2 enormous nugs and like a couple decent ones. So then there's no like shake making up that weight. There's no cast off. Like they handed me a carefully measured number of nugs to give me 4 grams. This looks awesome. It feels, yeah, I mean, you can see that it's been cured. It's not moist and damp or anything, but it's dry enough to smoke, and not so dry that it's like shattering and making a ton of dust everywhere. Great, great. So the promise was a high-end luxury cannabis line fit for Jay-Z, from Jay-Z. And so far, I'm impressed. I liked their packaging. I liked their presentation. I liked the quality of the product I received. They didn't cut any corners, and that's nice because you're paying a premium for these things anyway. Like there's cheaper ways to get a lot of products than like a nice box of pre-rolls. So if I'm gonna pay extra for it, like, yeah, I like the little details. So I don't remember how much it was with Nugg Club. It's cheaper than it would be, but I don't think this is the most economical one. But like, if you want to have a really slick, cool little experience, love these. Yeah, so that's Monogram by Jay-Z, the number 3, and the number 3 pre-rolls, and the number 1 loose flower 4G. Those were, I think those are all my add-ons. I might have forgotten some, but
It's all the ones I remember.
yeah. So, are you guys ready? We're gonna do an unboxing now.
Here comes the box.
Here comes. That's what.
I said what I said.
Oh my god! Adjust the flow on this. I knew it wasn't the right one. There we go. That's the one. That's the one.
Good news for all the fans who want feature-length content. We got you. Keep at it. It lives with the plants now. It's perfect.
We didn't take the sticker off. We're getting sloppy.
Oh no, do you need a Sharpie?
No, I got it.
Alright. Sleepy time tea May. I'm also now very slightly more zoomed in than we started, so just FYI. Unless you would like more vertical space.
What do you think, goblin mode, or should I stay seated?
Goblin mode. Okay, I zoomed back out. You have full goblin mode capacity now. Oh yeah, crotch level. Is your knee gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is a Nugg Club box, and this is chronically focused, and the month is May, so you know, happy Cinco de Mayo, belatedly, and happy awareness of, you know, whatever the May one is. I already forgot. I'm sorry.
Asian American Pacific Islander.
Wasn't that
Heritage Month?
Wasn't that last month? Was that April?
No, I think that's May. I think that's now.
Well, happy.
It's April.
Happy that again.
Happy more Taurus birthdays.
The remainder of the Tauruses. No, okay. Let's do an intro. Actually.
What do you mean? That was flawless. Happy whatever the fuck it is right now.
The lighting is bad. The box is Nugg. The club is here.
This is chronically focused.
And this is chronically focused. All right. If you haven't joined us before, the Nugg Club box is a monthly subscription I get that has 7-ish items, and it's $99 plus tax, and you can save $20 if you use our referral code that I'll throw on the screen somewhere. And not only do you give them preferences and they send you the items, but they send you little, you know, branding cards so you can learn about them along the way. Cue angelic music when you open your box. And as you can see, I already opened this up. Sorry guys, but I give you tasting notes for once, which I never have. So, most obviously, we have a collection of no, too bad. Edibles and some other stuff. So let me get to those in a second. But in terms of vapes, this time around, I got a disposable from Bloom and a Legion of Bloom. These are from the same company. just clicked. I think. Or similarly named. Anyway, this is the Monarch Premium Vape Cartridge. So this was a 510 threaded vape cartridge that was quite strong. And this was a little disposable from Maui. This has fascinated me because I've seen Bloom advertised from Nugg Club before and in dispensaries, and they all have these cool little geometric patterns, because as you'll see, let's say cut into the box. I'm after some research, we determined that's flavor related, but it wasn't clear to me initially. So this is Maui Wowie, and this is the device. Look how cute that is. Hold that there. And it's only 0.35 grams. So it didn't last very long. And the instructions note not to inhale for more than about 5 seconds. So I get the feeling that this thing could burn itself out pretty easily. But in terms of like performing well for a short amount of time, this was awesome. I'd really recommend picking one of these up, especially if you're someplace that's like, you're visiting California where it's legal to buy these, you go to a dispensary, but you're not going to take it with you in like a month. Like, it's a good choice. You don't need a full gram. So yeah, this was awesome. Maui Wowie, sativa strain, cerebral, light. I will say this is probably one of the harshest disposables I've ever tried. Usually they're not that strong, so they don't put out a lot of vapor, but it wasn't like it was a bad flavor. It just had good vapor output. So like I was coughing pretty good off this, which doesn't happen to me too much anymore. So yeah, that was my first vape. And then the other one, like I said, Legion of Bloom. Oh, help save the Monarch. That's why it's the Monarch premium vape cartridges there. That's right. That's right. There's a whole, I got branding cards. Legion of Bloom, take the high road. Oh, come on, they're not even gonna say it. All right, well, whatever. They're donating to save the monarch butterflies. I don't know how. Portions of the sale go to protect the monarch butterfly in California. They didn't explain it. Never mind. That's why I don't know. I read that, but they didn't tell me. Cool. So, thanks, Legion of Bloom, putting your cannabis dollars to work. Yeah. It was a good one. Like I said, 80-something% strong, not otherwise noteworthy. So those are my two vape products. In terms of smokable products, High Supply and let's see what these guys are called. Maven Genetics sent us some things. So High Supply. Everything you need, nothing you don't. Right? Not a lot of advertising, not a lot going on. This guy had a cute little slide action, and the joints were there and contained, and there were 7 half-gram pre-rolls. Again, on the small side, but these guys were 26% total cannabinoids, 21% THC, so not weak. You know, that used to be considered pretty strong, but actually now is on the weaker end of products that I received. So these are a nice little addition to the box. And then California Connoisseur Cannabis, CCC. Maven was founded with one goal in mind. A lot of these are founded with one goal in mind.
My goal is to get high.
Premium. They are hyper-focused on ensuring that every step of the process delivers on this goal.
Targeted.
Made with a passion for connoisseurs. Anyway, we've seen these guys before. Again, if you're gonna have a little cardboard box, putting it in plastic wrap helps a lot for the freshness. So this isn't nearly as sealed tightly and magnetic and slick as the Jay-Z deal we saw before, but it was sealed, so these arrived in pretty good shape. And I love this one because it opens like a book, and every one of them comes with a little card that tells you about the strain that was in house. So this is, ooh, interesting, Ajo Blanco, a sativa, and this one, 2.5 grams, five pre-rolls, half grams again. Yeah, or is it 5? Yeah, so another half gram one, but these were stronger, notably stronger. So, yeah, pretty cool. Check that out. That's like 7, 5, 12 pre-rolls and 2 vape cartridges, and then everything else is edibles. Other things that I already ate, so I can't eat on camera. Pro tabs. This was their hybrid one. As I suspected, the hybrid has a little bit more of a body load than the sativa. So if you were looking for something that like makes you feel warm and fuzzy and puts you down, I would err towards the indica one. Some brands it doesn't seem to matter. Pro tabs do a pretty good job with that. So Pro tabs, this little sample pack had 3 10 milligram Pro tabs in there, so pretty good. And this guy, dark chocolate infused rocket fudge from Moon, vegan.
I still don't love the sound of rocket fudge.
Yeah, I don't actually remember if this came in the box or this was an add-on. This might have been an add-on. Whatever. Bonus content. Vegan rocket fudge, though. It was tasty. I don't know if you've like ever tried vegan fudge before, but there's some pretty good ones. Like this was good. It's not convincing. It doesn't actually seem like fudge, but it was tasty. And there's 100 milligrams of THC per bar. And since I'd been trying out those ProTab 100 strength ones, I just ate the whole bar in one go, which is why I don't have it here to show you. And I will say that did put me to bed, so it's not 100 milligrams of THC. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's look at some things that are still here to look at. First, among this is Chewy's handcrafted caramel company sativa caramel apple. Handcrafted infused caramels is their slogan. We took the best recipe we knew, our grandmothers, and maintained its timeless perfection. Simple ingredients, just like the ones you ate sitting on grandma's counter. I like how they don't quite answer the question of whether or not infusing them with cannabis was a new step or part of their grandma's recipe.
I feel like also, like, generationally, grandmas have shifted. Like, one, a lot of us grew up with, like, better living through science grandmas. Like, there's definitely an era of, like, grandmas really into microwavable casseroles.
70s grandmas.
Yeah, and now the grandmas are, like, increasingly our parents. And, like, I don't know, not that our parents don't have recipes. I feel like they're not the, like, timeless classics.
Well, that's the founder of the company's grandma, though, and ostensibly they're older than us.
Are they?
Don't do me like this.
They might be younger than us.
Did I say I think it's vegan?
I don't know.
No, there's the caramel. There's milk in them, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Great. So they're individually packaged, which is nice, and each one is stamped with your California pot leaf exclamation mark warning. So no deniability there. It's not confusing what this is. They don't put the dosing on there, but again, that was like kind of a pain in the butt. But if you separate these from this package, there's no way to know what they are, except a cannabis-infused confection that weighs 0.18 ounces. I feel like you could have thrown the flavor on there. They're not tacky. It's more mealy, but again, it's caramel. That's what caramel's like. So, it's not really a dig at it, but more descriptor in terms of like which kind of caramel it is. Not the kind that like sticks in your teeth. It's the
like
kind
the
of
Russian caramel, not the
caramel
apple caramel.
Yeah, it's gritty. There's a lot of milk flavor. Very rich. Yeah, these are nice. So those are 10 milligrams each, and you get 10 of them. Gluten-free, cannabis-infused caramels.
You alright there?
No. Pretty fucking far from alright, bro. Alright, so last but not least, Marma's made for winding down or turning up. Edibles. Always reliable, always delicious.
They led with reliable, huh?
60% of the time. It's delicious every time. Marmas are our most labor-intensive recipe to create our cannabis version of a soft candy resembling European marmalade. These brightly hued, chewy treats would be proudly displayed by any French. Oh, it's French. Okay, good, great. The spelling of that is not in English, but I can't read on the fly. Pâté de fruit. There we go. That's what it is.
Chin chin.
Fruit squares. European style fruit squares from Marmas in raspberry lemonade and sour watermelon. Raspberry lemonade up first. I feel like they really meant raspberry lemon because I tried one of these, and like raspberry lemonade is like a sugary beverage that I've tried before. And well, let me try this again to make sure I'm remembering correctly. But okay, so you see they're square. They're not stamped with anything, and they're covered in some crispy sugar. And they're not gelatinous. They're like potato. But it's like a lemon tart. Like there's raspberry jam, lemon. There are raspberry and lemon flavors there, but like raspberry lemonade isn't quite what I would call it. It's super fruity, super sweet, very sugary. One piece is 10 milligrams of THC and 4 grams of sugar. It's not that much sugar. Oh, palm oil. What's holding it together? Okay. Oh, nice. They're pleasant. They don't stick to anything. They're stuck in my teeth. And they got a couple different flavors. That was raspberry lemonade. If anything, a little too sweet for me, I think. And sour watermelon. Last one from Marmas. There we go.
Is it like the fruit slice gummy texture? Oh, it's very firm.
Yeah.
It is. It's the fruit slice gummy texture.
Oh,
like
the
the
ones.
Boston fruit slices. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. The You mean the circular ones or the ones that are shaped like fruits?
The ones that are shaped like citrus slices.
Yes.
And they come in like a round, clear
Yep.
plastic.
Yeah.
Fruit slices.
Yeah, totally. Not that sour.
Mm-mm.
I like this one a little better than the raspberry lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Sour watermelon is more sour. Still not that sour. Yeah. That's kind of fun. I like that they're individually packaged, all of these. And they're pretty tasty. Strength-wise, not really for me. This may be the last time you see me get edibles from Nugg Club. Because, I don't know. I don't really use them that much. But look forward to next time. New things. Maybe more flour. More flour close-ups. I know some of you guys want to see that. And yeah, thanks for coming along. I'm well, this is chronically focused, and this is a Nugg Club box. For May and my add-ons. Don't forget to use my code if you want to get your own Nugg Club box. Yeah.
Chin-chin. One hour, 27 minutes.
Horrifying.
Now I want to go get spaghetti and Parmesan to put olive oil on.
Yeah, you like it, Neely? I don't love them. You want some of them?
Sure. Make me grab that.
It's a mystery. You don't get to know what flavor they are.
I'm hoping to tell that color.
Can you?
Yeah. Oh, well, it was very clear from the angle I was sitting at. Alright, never mind. I won't really be able to oh, the sugar grains are different, though.
Yeah, no, I totally believe it is. I just literally... This one's a caramel.
Yes,
can tell by how it
that
is.
was caramel.